Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No, no. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Salute, salute. Happy Friday. What's going on, squad? Get on the bus. Get on the bus, y'all. Salute, salute. Y'all, salute. So we gonna dub the intro and we gonna get straight on into some content. Y'all know I like it with no intro, y'all. How y'all feel about we starting with no intro, guys? You know what I mean? Y'all like the no intro? All right, guys, come on in. Wipe your feet on the like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. I promise. If you don't like the stream, you can take it back. I promise you. But hit the like button. We need to get the likes up. We are in for a treat today. It's Friday. I woke up feeling like $1,000,000, guys. How you should be feeling every day. But I woke up today feeling like $1,000,000, guys. I'm finna address the title so we can move forward now. But if you don't notice, guys, before we go any further, hold on. Before we go any further, guys, keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, religions, feelings, emotions, communities, people we like. You know what I mean? None of that. Racism, we don't cater to none of that. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate that. All right? So before we get started today with today's stream, because we streaming from both channels, guys, let me get those donations up, y'all. Let me get those donations up because one thing you can't say, your boy is consistent and your boy be going to work. Your boy be going to work. Don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we got the YouTube class at 12 o'clock. We got the YouTube class. And some of y'all don't have Cash App. So this is why I'm streaming from the Mr. Goodbread show this morning. So if you want to purchase your seat, you can super chat the fee and leave a email so I can have a place to send the private link for you to attend tomorrow's Saturday's YouTube class where I go over some YouTube tips. Salute to my guy, the Bell 503, who is booming with the same type of information you got access to, guys. It's the cheapest YouTube course on the internet. Know what I mean? I told y'all I'm not here to get in nobody pocket. I'm here to get what's mine's and help my people. And I can't help you if you can't invest in yourself. And you can't invest in yourself if I take all your money. You see? So it's a $25 course. You know what I mean? It's an hour class, and you get a whole lot of YouTube game from start to finish. No matter what level where you at in this content creating on YouTube, don't worry about it. I'll pick up right where you at. We'll go back, review your channel. We do all types of stuff. For those of you that don't like a group setting, for those of you that don't like the pack mentality, right? You can also hit me up, reach me at goodmoneygus@gmail.com. Hold on, let me also give you guys the number. You know what I mean? And book a session for the same course sometime tomorrow. You know what I mean? Sometime tomorrow. You know what I mean? But that's going to cost you a little bit extra because now I got to find time to cater to your need to be an introvert. So that's going to cost you $35. You know what I mean? Instead of the 25 to be with the team. All right? And keep in mind, Sunday, we have a whole different course that's about life, that's about self-improvement. We have our ALUX course on Sunday. And this Sunday, guys, it's $20 for this class. You know what I mean? Same way to reach me. You know what I mean? This Sunday, we're going over how to reinvent yourself. All right? How to reinvent yourself. So with that said, now that I took care of business is taken care of. Out the way again, guys. Good Money Gus at gmail.com. You know what I mean? You gotta hit me up. You know what I mean? Don't go sending me your money and then don't give me a place to reach you to send you the link. And salute to all of those that sent me their money last week and did not attend class. You are greatly appreciated also, guys. All right? Thank y'all. You know what I mean? Don't be them. But yeah, guys, let's get on to business. For one, in the brutally honest chat, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me see my comments now, because I learned. Let me find my comments. So in the brutally honest chat, which I'm on, I only got access right now to the Mr.Goodbread chat. But over in the brutally honest chat, there's a link that's over there. And you know who you are. Whenever you ready, ma'am, you could click that link. All right? Because today's video is about women like yourself. Mothers and women that are responsible for raising up the next generation in our community have no information for the generation that they are responsible for. That's a fact. I don't care how you feel. Remember, this is the Mr.Goodbread show. This is the brutally honest Goodbread. We not here to play in the gray area. We are here to address the issue. Don't y'all call it tearing down. Oh, you keep tearing down. No. We're addressing the issue so that you get it through your head. Stop blocking the information so that way you can stop living how you living, which is not good. All right? So whenever you ready, ma'am, you can jump on that link and we could, because you had a lot of stuff to say. You bring up the church and you bring up the Bible. So I see, being that it's Friday and I am the truth with proof, I am the Bible guy. You know what I mean? I live that thing. I don't just checklist that thing. So when you get on here and you try to paint me out to be the devil because there is no truth in you, sis, that lets me know that I've been slipping, I've been slacking in my macking, and my content creating ain't been creating. So I got to get back to what I originally been doing. So I got to bust down the good book. So pardon me, guys. Before we get into Love Dorsey, before I let a real black woman tell you the truth, sister, ma'am, you gonna hear the truth from a black man, because I know that's y'all kryptonite. Y'all hate to hear the truth from a black man. And mind you, never mind the delivery, because when you get past the delivery, it's a whole lot of life-changing information. Ma'am, sis, Miss Strong and Independent. Because y'all run around here and pretend to be so strong, and the minute you hear some truth, you cower. All right? So let's go on in and let's do what we do best over here, boy. Because that boy good. That is the email, guys. You hit me up. That's how you reach out to get your link. Hit me up, then send the cash app. Send the cash app, then hit me up. However you want to do it, but just reach out. This is the information that is no longer hidden from y'all. Is no longer kept from y'all. This is the information that only rich people had access to. Now you have access to. The same way y'all run around here with $1,200 phones in your hand, but still pretend to play victim and oppressed. You can spend $20, $25. In fact, some of y'all need to book both days. Some of y'all need to go on and spend the 45 cash because you ain't investing anything quality in yourself since since. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna pretend that I'm your enemy. You know what I mean? We're not gonna pretend that I'm the enemy. The truth is not your enemy, sis. That shit you cling to and want to keep hitting in your cat box, that's your enemy. That will forever weigh you down. All right? That's what we're talking about today, guys. So let's go on and get into it because I got some work for y'all today. I told y'all I was going to give y'all this work. And sister, whenever you're ready, I will be watching. Guys, that link is not for nobody but our sister, ma'am, but our independent Isabel, guys. You remember? I told y'all, they're not all the same, but you get the little smart, way with wordy ones. Remember, God, our Father, warned us from two types of females. And I tell y'all about this all of the time. You got your wayward, wordy modern woman. She not the one that busted open. She not the prostitute, you know what I mean? Although she gonna get what she can gain. But this the one that always try to play with you and fuck your head up. This the one that thrive off of mental slavery, guys. She ain't the freak hoe, you know what I mean? But this the one that you got to really watch. This the one that spent her whole childhood, you know what I mean, being manipulated, only to go to school and skip out, miss out on a whole lot of life experience. Now she finished with that school shit, she ugly, and now she want to fight for women's rights. So whenever you ready, ma'am, you hit the link. You hit the link, all right? But I'm going to show you what I came to do today, all right? All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. The truth with proof, man. Because it's been a minute. I think they forgot who they playing with, yo. Do not think. Hold on, let me move that comment. Do not think I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father and a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her hell of a mother-in-law, and a person's enemy be those of his own household. So what we do over here, guys, all I do is tell y'all to watch them people around y'all, the ones y'all love so much, your family, right? I tell y'all all of the time, be advised, they love y'all, but they do not have information that y'all need to be running around here basing your decisions off of. Don't I tell you that? So that make me the enemy? Does that make me the enemy? All right, all right, all right. Feel it in your soul, yo. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Never mind the delivery. Because past the delivery, it's a whole lot of truth and it's a whole lot of life changing. It's Friday. I'm feeling good today. And I got that work for y'all. Let's get it. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. This is Christ talking to you. Christian woman, where you at? You're taking too long because you're supposed to know this. Miss Christian woman, jump on this link, sister, my sister. Hit that link. It's in the Brutally Honest Goodbread. It's over there. That's where y'all got all that mouth and tongue and gum action at. Hit the link, sis, and let's talk Bible, sis. Because you sit in church Sunday. Every Sunday, you're sitting at church, watch that manipulating ass pastor manipulate you, and you're amen, amen, amen. Welcome to the righteous fair, where we don't just sit in the chat and scream amen. We put what the fuck I say to action, sis. We put what we hear, the new information that hurt our soul to hear, we put that to use and we come up with results, sister. Message, message. We don't just sit there and, oh God, preach, preach, preach. No, 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 no. We get into that thing. We don't just cherry pick that thing. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Bread. MRGOOD. All right? Stop playing with me. I told you what to play with, girls. Stop playing. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So what do I get on here and I tell y'all, right? I tell y'all, stop loving on them kids and raise them up. I say, stop making them kids your son husbands and stop doing that parental jealousy shit with your daughters and raise them up. Stop making things about you and raise them up. I also tell y'all that them children is not your property. Them children belong to God, and you just was supposed to do him a favor and raise them up till he come back and get them. Just the same way he gonna come back and get your ass, ma'am. Now, pardon my delivery. I curse. I curse. But where's the falsehood at? In anything I said, my sister, what happened? Where we at? Jump on that link, sis. Just hit that link, sis. Cause I tell y'all single mothers who done alienate the father, and now y'all worship the kid, and then you teach the kid to worship you. You is not our God, sis. She's just your mother. She's just your mother. I tell y'all that every live, and they get mad when I tell y'all that. But this is God telling y'all that. I don't make nothing. Everything that I say come out my mouth is trial tested and proved, guys. Everything. Everything that come out this rotten tooth mouth, how y'all like to go, because that's a fact. But how does that change those facts? Yeah. I got some more for your ass, too. But now I'm writing to you not to associate with anyone who bears the name of brother. See, I tell y'all about this little fake brotherhood that, oh, my brother. Are you a believer? Do you believe in God? That's all you gotta ask them. When they start that my brother shit, or when they start this, cause you belong to the black community, cause we got the same color skin, so you're supposed to believe the dumb shit that I believe, and that's not culture, that's not tradition. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you are not a believer of God, bro, I'm not fucking with you. And that's what I teach people here at my channel. I don't teach people to hate anyone. I teach people to leave y'all fuckers alone because y'all the devil. That's what I do. And y'all mad at that. I teach MGTOW, the true version of MGTOW. It's in the Bible. So because y'all didn't know that, and y'all done created it and manipulated it to be what y'all want it to be, because y'all mad at women, that's y'all business. Sis, because you ran to the wrong channel and saw a man up there talking about y'all, but he ain't got no qualifications, no credentials, no nothing, no blessings from God. That ain't me, sis. I'm here to help. I'm not your enemy, sis. I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm not none of them. I'm not none of them. All right? I'm in my truth all day, every day. I won already, sis. I'm not competing with this bullshit. I'm not out here competing with y'all, racing with y'all. I don't give a fuck about this gender war, other than the fact I got 2 daughters and a son that got to be out here. That got social media, because that's what social media was made for. It wasn't made for y'all women that want to be up there screaming this stupid shit and acting like y'all victims and y'all only victims of y'all own doing. Come on now. That boy good. But now, I'm writing to you not to associate with anyone who bears the name of brother if he is guilty of sexual immorality or greed. That's all I be doing. I tell y'all, stay the fuck away from these Negroes that will pretend to be your brother, and behind your back, they will stab you and then go get the money from the white man. They teach you how to hate white people so that they can go get the information, get the money from the white man himself, and come back and stun on you. All I do is teach you how to watch those niggas. Come on now, that boy good. Or sexual immorality or greed, or is an idolater, reveler, drunkard, or swindler, not even to eat with such a one. I tell y'all, don't eat. You can't break bread with me. You can't break bread with me. The wicked can't break bread with me. The one that run from the truth, you run from the truth, you can't break bread from me because you evil. And y'all sisters that jump in my comment section and telling me how y'all feel and all of your life, your childhood trauma, keep that to yourself. Book a session. The number to book a session is right down there, yo. Of course, I'm on YouTube, so I gotta be colorful. But when you're in a private session with me, you already know you're gonna get it. I'll give you that tender touch that you need, because I know how hurt and damaged y'all is. I know how hurt and damaged y'all is, but y'all don't know how hurt and damaged y'all is because y'all been hiding it and blocking it and pretending so long. But I got to wake you up. I got to snap you out of it, sis. And brothers too. Brothers too. Y'all niggas with this, all bitches, or as soon as y'all see it, because I got love today. I got love Dorsey today. Yeah. So y'all niggas that can't bear to hear a woman tell you about yourself, y'all niggas too. Y'all just like them. You know what I mean? Come on now. We can't eat with y'all simp niggas, man. And God told us, do not eat with them. Brothers, if anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him. So I'm not supposed to sit around. What you mean, God? I'm not supposed to just sit here and, cause why don't you mind your business? Oh, let people be them. Let people just be them. Just mind, they ain't bothering you. like how the sisters do. You know what I mean? So I'm supposed to just sit around. I'm supposed to call myself holier than thou and a righteous man, and I'm supposed to be a son of God and sit around this fuck shit and not say a thing, not say one thing, not one thing. Hold on, let's pause. Let's see where the chat going at. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we Urshas. Hold on, we Urshas. I saw it. I saw it. You goddamn right we Urshas this morning. It's Friday, and you goddamn right, brother. Would you please stop balling up the truth and stop playing with it, bro? Stop balling up the truth, yo. Would you please stop balling up the truth, yo? Let's go.
Will you please stop balling up and falling up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we Urshas. We Urshas. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
we here to serve you, baby. We here to serve you. We here to serve you. I got some more. We got love. Stick around, guys. I got love. You know what I mean? I jump right into the action like how y'all rushy ones be wanting me to do. So don't worry. Just rest. It's Friday. We chilling. Hopefully you got a job. I got a job. And we just chilling right now. You know what I mean? What's up? You know what I mean? I appeal to you, brothers, to watch out for those who cause division and create obstacles contrary to the doctrine, contrary to this book. You know what I mean? He telling you right now, bro. He telling you, stand clear of them single mothers, bro. This is all I pull from this verse right here, because they create obstacles. They make it hard for the other kid dad, the kid dad to see the kid. So then why the fuck you gonna go and jump into that obstacle creator? Why are you gonna lay down with that obstacle creator? You know what I mean? Contrary to the doctrine. Ladies, stay away from these niggas that cause obstacles, that create obstacles. He telling you right here. But y'all like the niggas that create obstacles because those the niggas that come bearing gives. You know what I mean? So y'all like the simp niggas. And them niggas got more roller coasters in their amusement park than a little bit. You be up, then you're down, then you're up, then you're down, then you're up, then you're down, fucking with them, sis. Come on now. It's in our book. This is the knowledge that we supposed to be running off of. Like, you know what I mean? If we can get a degree or master's in the Bible, shit, everybody be good. If you could trade your degree in your whatever field of studies you have for a degree in this Bible, the way I got this Bible down pat, just subscribe, hit that like button, because this is what we do here. This is not just a one-time thing, guys. Every now and then, I get it in my soul to tell y'all the absolute brutally honest truth. And I'll do it, and I'll show y'all the book. I'll show y'all the verse yourself. You know, I ain't just going to stand up here and scream this shit, shout this shit. I leave it right there, slap you right in your face in the screen, because you reading the same shit I'm reading. So don't play. You know what I mean? Let it hit your soul. Let it hit your whole soul. You know what I mean? This Friday school right here. You know what I mean? Let's go. But yeah, guys, watch out for them niggas, man. Like I said, I'm not here causing division. Because it could come as if you can try to put me into that verse. Like I'm causing division from man and woman. I'm not telling man to do anything bad to the woman. I'm telling man to go their own way and learn themselves. I'm telling the woman to sit still. Sit your ass down and meditate, pray, and let God talk to you. Because a lot of the stuff you're running off of is not good. It's from a person who is miserable themselves. Misery needs company. You know what I mean, guys? That's all I be doing. Let's speed it up on them, guys. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. This is why I tell y'all got to remove everybody from around y'all. Remember when I tell y'all how many of y'all in y'all phone got people that y'all could call and give y'all accomplishments, just spend hours. Oh, wait a minute. How many of y'all did y'all do that test? How many of y'all did that test where you called everybody in your phone and you kept track of how many minutes you stayed on the phone with them? Remember, you calling them, and you're gonna see how long it take for them to hang up with you when you telling all your accomplishments, and then you're gonna call them and see how long it take them to hang up the phone with you when you telling them all your struggles. How many of y'all did that tried that? Or you're scared to see the truth. You're scared to see that all the people you put your all in don't give a fuck shit about you. Because when you start telling them how good life treating you, they don't want to hear that shit. But as soon as you tell them how messed up life is going, they, hold on, let me get my coffee. Hold on, let me get a cigarette. Hold on, let me roll me a blunt. But the minute you start talking that good stuff, that accomplishment stuff, the stuff they don't like in the black community, yo, you acting white. That's when they, oh yeah, I gotta go. My baby calling, I got to go. Yeah. Remember, bad company ruins good morals. So a lot of y'all want to do good, but y'all can't because you keep people you got around you, and that includes your mother. Therefore, encourage one another and build another up, just as you are doing. Yeah, I'm doing that. I know I'm doing that. Don't worry. I won't let no woman or little simp dude try to shame me as if I'm tearing my sisters down by telling them the truth. I'm not tearing my sisters down by telling them the truth about what's going on in the community. You know what I mean? They want to turn a blind eye to what I'm talking about, but I'm not here to do that. Remember, he told you, we not here to bring peace. No, 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 no. Peace, no. Peace, no. Peace, no. 2, see, this is the verse right here too. Y'all little poly manipulators, the little people that want 2 wives and shit. So y'all y'all finna get mad right now, because if y'all ever use this to try to manipulate yourself into 2 women, use a dummy. You know what I mean? And those are the dudes, ladies, I need you to be aware of. Those are the dudes that you need to stay away from, yo. You really need to take heed of them dudes that's kicking this Bible to y'all. The dudes that's kicking this Bible to y'all, they have been taught from a manipulation standpoint. Now, I mean, remember, the Bible for a long time, this is why so many people don't like the Bible. The Bible for a long time been used to manipulate and control people. You know what I mean? This is why I encourage and I tell you, read it yourself. You got to put your face in this book yourself. You know what I mean? 2 are better than 1. He is talking about man and woman. So all that, I don't need a nigga, I don't need, fuck me, niggas ain't shit, women ain't shit. That is dumb. That's not normal. That's learned behavior. You need to heal. You need to fix yourself. That's what we talk about over here, guys. You know what I mean? Because they have a good reward for their toil. Because we gonna mesh together and we gonna work together, and he want us to do that, we gonna get rewarded. Me and Ms. Goodbread, we live rent free, bro. Damn near on this world, bro. We good bread, bro. We wake up together, peace at motherfucking peace, bro. And we not the richest couple in the world. We not the smartest couple. You know what I mean? We at peace. We're at the most peace. I think we're the most peacefulest couple in America right now. You find another one that live like me and Mrs. Goodbread, and I support. I applaud them. I want to meet them. I wanna go on a double date with a real couple for once in my life, because it's not hard. It's hard to find. Hard to find. Hard to find a couple that's gonna sit opposite of us and not end up fighting each other by the end of the night. Because now she holding him to my standards, he holding her to Mr. Goodbread standards, but they busting it open for each other every single night, but don't really like each other. Like, shit crazy. Should be relationship cap. You know what I mean? 2 are better than 1. because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. You know what I mean? But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if two lies together, they keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? And through a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand him. A threshold cord is not quickly broken. Guys, that's important right there. So stop running around here talking about what you don't need and who you don't need, bro. He want us to be together. You know what I mean? All road leads to us being together. Down to our reproductive system, it's a yin and a yang, guys. We need them, they need us. You know what I mean? So make sure you heal so that you can get rid of all that childhood trauma you've been through so that you can come back. Remember, God said it's okay to divorce that bullshit and get up out of there, but come back. You know what I mean? It's okay to get cold, but come back to love, bro. Not in love. You should have learned your lesson about being in love, but come back to the idea of accepting love. You know what I mean? Don't stay hardened. Don't stay with the hardened heart. You know what I mean? That's going to get you nowhere. But when Jesus saw it, it was indignant and said to them, "Let the children come to me. Do not hinder them, for to such belong the kingdom of God." All right. Stop hindering these kids, ladies. Y'all have the custody. Stop hindering these kids. Y'all hindering them. Y'all hindering them. 81% of households is ran by single mothers, hindering these children. We're going to get into that, guys. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. See that you do not despise one of those little ones. He's talking about the little kids, guys. And a lot of y'all despise, y'all treat your kid like it's a burden. Y'all run around here, the way y'all talk, the way y'all be attacking the father, the kid father. Y'all treat the kid like if it's a burden. You know what I mean? Why did you have the kid, bro? Shit ain't turn out the way you thought it was gonna turn out. Now you run around here treating the kid like a burden. Don't despise the kid because you ain't got no money for him, because you ain't do nothing to get no money for him. Don't despise the kid because you ain't got no knowledge for him. So, you know what I mean? Because these are the things that kids cry and they ask for. The kids cry and they beg for shit. And that's why y'all don't be liking the kid. That's why y'all just be despising the kid and shit. Yeah, send him at the mother house or go to the father house or go ahead because y'all ain't got the shit that they be asking for. Truthfully, y'all haven't worked on yourself enough, sis. You haven't worked on yourself enough, sis. Brother, fathers too. Some of y'all niggas be ducking your kids and running from your kids because you know your kid gonna ask and beg, and y'all niggas broke. You a brokey. You know what I mean? But you see how you should have been working on yourself before you started sexing with women? Likewise, women, you see why you should have been working on yourself so you can have some type of experience, so you can have some type of knowledge to get these kids, so you can stop running from your own kid. You know what I mean? But God knows, God's seen it. You know what I mean? Do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that in heaven their angel always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. Right. Now let's get on to the gettings. Let's get on to the gettings, y'all. Y'all stuck around. Y'all stuck around for the go around. So let love do her thing. Come on, love. Let's do your thing, love. Now let's get on to the gettings. Let's get on. Boy said, let's get on to the gettings twice, boy. No. You messing up now, bro. You messing this thing up. How y'all doing, man? And with that said, let my little man talk to y'all. Let my little man talk to y'all.
The Bible. That's what it's called. I'm reading. It's something called the Bible. The Bible is something when God is here. You don't know when I'm here. You don't know when God's here. But something called the Bible, and the Bible will be here for you. The Bible is my walk. The Bible is my Savior. Nobody cares about the floor. Don't just look at the floor like, what's that? Like, don't do Don't look at your roof. Go outside. Look at the beautiful clouds. Look at the beautiful sun. And pray to Jesus.
Our communication was not good, right? You might can't break it down like I fucking communicate. You don't know how to manage your emotions. You knew this shit before you met me, and your ass didn't care nothing about going to get no real information. Part of it is generational curses because nobody around you in your family was actually valuing getting some sort of help. Some of y'all might have even got talked out of the help, but you knew some shit was off. And what you did is the same shit most of the people doing on the internet. They pretend as though they weren't the problem. They don't need no help. I'ma just be by myself. I'm better off alone.
Exactly, that pretend shit. I tell y'all, that less pretend shit, that, oh, I don't, and y'all know y'all be having these problems. Your mother knew she had these problems, and that's who you get your information from. So do you see that generational curse that I talk about? No, sis, I'm not tearing you down. I'm building you up because I'm giving you information that they act like they scared to tell you.
I ain't got time for these niggas. I ain't got time for these bitches. It's
One more
them,
time.
it's that.
Play that
They
back.
don't want to admit. I don't know how to do.
Right. Let's play that back. Let's play it. Come on, guys. You got to want to accept this information, or you will stay dumb. You will stay dumb. No lie.
Our communication was not good, right? You might can't break it down like I fucking communicate. You don't know how to manage your emotions. You knew this shit before you met me, and your ass didn't care nothing about going to get no real information. Part of it is generational curses because nobody around you in your family was actually valuing getting some sort of help. Some of y'all might have even got talked out of the help, but you knew some shit was off. And what you did is the same shit most of the people doing on the internet. They pretend as though they weren't the problem. They don't need no help. I'ma just be by myself. I'm better off alone. I ain't got time for these niggas. I ain't got time for these bitches. It's them. It's that. They don't want to admit. I don't know how to do better. I don't know how to attract better. I don't know how to not date down. I don't know how to get in a relationship and not scream and yell and act aggressive as a woman.
And this is stuff the school does not teach you. See, school do not teach you this. This is a life skill that your mama did not teach you either. Nobody taught her.
Like when I'm upset with my partner, I don't know how to do that. A lot of men, like somebody described, I don't know how to be in a situation and not go cheat when I get mentally unfocused on I don't know how to not do that. And I ain't never went and seen about myself mentally as to why I struggle with doing that. And when I look at my family members, they fucked up with this. It's the blind leading the motherfucking blind. And I'm knowing they blind because when I look at my mama, she can't keep a motherfucking healthy relationship with a man. And when I look at my daddy, everybody got something negative to say. I don't see him doing relationships in a healthy way. And we never think to say, okay, you know what? Let me just go get uncomfortable. Let me get away from what's familiar to me and go get around some shit that looks different than what I'm used to seeing and accept that that might be better for me than the stuff I've been sitting around. Do y'all see where the accountability is being missed?
Absolutely, guys. You see where, and guys, keep in mind, this is one of those behind the scenes Zooms that Love be having. Remember when we be watching Love, you know what I mean? And she be talking about book a Zoom. This is one of her behind the scenes Zooms, you know what I mean? Again, she charge you a little hefty. She been doing it a little longer than I've. But Sundays, Mr.Goodbread private chat is all of important and is way cheaper than what she gonna charge you, bro. Way cheaper than what she gonna charge you. But same style, same content. We get down to the nitty gritty. But yeah, this was a behind the scenes one, guys. So you get to hear how they engage. You know what I mean? You get to hear real women who they're past the amen. They're no longer amanners. They really want to use the information that they hear on these panels and really win. They're tired of wondering why they done did everything their mama told them and they still ain't winning.
Can I speak?
Well, go ahead.
My family told me don't even worry about it. I ain't nothing wrong with me. And I just don't believe it. Generational curses. And I'm gonna tell you something, just to what you're saying, Stacey, in the African American community, we deal with, as Black women, we deal with being raised by a lot of narcissistic mothers that they attach to us. Watch this. They attach to us in a unhealthy way. There is an unhealthy codependency bond because they couldn't keep consistent, healthy companionship. And remember, human beings are wired to want companionship, right? So when your mama couldn't keep a man, she clung to y'all as children, bossed you around, was overly controlling and narcissistic with y'all as children because you filled a void within her that was there from not having adult companionship that she was supposed to have. There are Now, where's you at, Sister Abigail? Sister Isabel. Where you at, Sister Isabel? You not gonna jump on the link because this is sister right here. This a chocolate sister right here. This a sister that's telling you the same thing that I told you. You know what I mean? I mean, you say not all, but why y'all like to hide behind these women? Because y'all not these women. Y'all definitely not these women. So why you say not all? Or a lot of us, our mother never got over what happened in the relationship with our father. So there was a lot of toxic shit. There is jealousy amongst a lot of adult grown Black women that have adult grown Black daughters, right? And the relationships are fucked up to where when we ask them for advice or when they see us doing better than what they're doing, it becomes some sort of weird manipulation tactic to keep us doing no better than what they did because they feel sorry for themselves that they didn't get the growth or the opportunities that we had. And don't let me get started on the men that are being raised by women that are in that space where they cling to their children in an unhealthy way. And then the guys grow up operating like their mother is their woman. The mother treats the boy like he's her man because she can't keep a man. And you got to understand, adults by nature are wired to want healthy adult companionship. And when you don't have that, right, you will find something else to fill that void that doesn't go in that space, and it will fuck you up. Y'all see it. Stop acting like y'all don't see it, bro. Go open up your social media, bro. Look at how many 40-year-old grandmothers is proudly posting their grandchild. Like if that shit is something to celebrate. Look at the stupidity that's going on in our community, bro. And y'all overlook this because y'all don't see no wrong in it. Y'all think the shit normal. Look at the stupidity that's going on in our community. Y'all think the shit normal, bro. Shit not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. And then y'all want me to talk about other communities. The other communities is not doing that at the rate that y'all doing that. You got to remember, we already outnumbered in this world. It's way more the other communities than it is us, because the other communities is the white people. Y'all want me to talk about the white people. You got to remember, it's way more white people than it is Black people, which means it's going to be more. First day, like, she's ain't shit, and like it's going to be more. It's going to be equal amount of evil Black people than it is equal the amount of evil white people, and they're going to try to hide behind one another. But if I focus on my sisters, then me and my sister can team up to focus then on the evil white people. But I'm not going to focus on the evil white people until we get the evil Black sisters. Because there's a lot of evil Black sisters out here. And Love know, she's a Black woman who was raised by a hell of a mother. And although we saying our mother love us, yes, my mother love me. I fucking love my mother. I love my mother. Something happened to my mother tomorrow, you're going to hear me like, oh, shit. But I'm not a fool for my mother, yo. I'm not a fool for my. In fact, I give my mother this type of information. I tell my mother what to eat. I go in my mother's house right now, and I see some dumb shit in her refrigerator. I'm throwing that shit out, and I will go take her to shopping, and I will go take her shopping to spend my cash money on whatever she need in there, healthier wise though. You know what I mean? Hit my little daughter up. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I keep calling her little. Hit never up. Like, what's this? Cause she on that food shit. She know the healthy shit. And then that's what I buy my mother. I mean, it ain't none of this she stand over me shit. You know what I mean? You got to address that. You got to. And some of us that have a heart attack. Oh, you disrespectful. What? How am I disrespectful?
That kind of got to my head, and I think that's a lot of is their woman. The mother treats the boy like he's her man because she can't keep a man. And you got to understand, adults by nature are wired to want healthy adult companionship. And when you don't have that, right, you will find something else to fill that void that doesn't go in that space, and it will fuck you up. A lot of y'all got to realize the way that you are starts out from generational curses. And it gets uncomfortable having to sit down and confront yourself and be real that your old girl or your daddy did not teach you the appropriate way. That they probably did a lot of toxic shit in regards to mental manipulation and control with you. That you were a pawn in their game plan to make themselves feel better about the life that became from their choices that they probably did not want. This is why.
So, ladies, that get all riled up, y'all get all rattled and frazzled, and you jump on my comments and you start talking about me, and just go talk to your moms, bro. Just holla at your moms, bro.
When I talk about co-parenting, you will never get me to discuss co-parenting with somebody without going back to the situation in which the child was born. Because we love to skip forward and say that, oh, my baby mama doing this, or my baby daddy is a deadbeat. But when we go all the way back to when the decision was made to have the child, a good 75 to 80% of the children being born in the past 4 decades, they being born by one person making the decision to have the child and then place the responsibility of living up to their standards on the other person when there wasn't even a mature relationship going on before the child was born.
God damn, love. Sound like meat to meat to me. Meat to meat. Meat to meat. That sound like that situation to me right there. God damn.
Shh. Don't you be saying that. If Massa finds out, he'll kill you.
Love.
You telling the truth around here? Shh.
Love, they finna kick you.
Watch your
They
mouth,
finna
boy.
revoke your black community card too, love. You finna get kicked out of there. You ain't no sister. She ain't our sister. I hear them now, love. She ain't our sister. He ain't our brother.
Somebody else wanted to say something. Who was it?
I do.
Go ahead.
I'm 41. With my family, I learned to date anyone that's convenient.
And salute to all the 41-year-old women that are trying to get to the knowledge. And again, salute to all my Goodbread queens that watch my content faithfully. Y'all just be shy in the comments and shit, but it's all good. Salute to y'all, because y'all know what time it is. So, man, pat yourself on the back. Y'all don't be letting all of the shit that I say offend y'all. Y'all know this shit that work. Y'all know it's that work.
If they can do something like
easy, the low-hanging fruit.
Yes. And I'm trying to get out of that. So it's like, if they can do this, okay. It's like, as long as they don't cheat on me and they can help me with this around the house, I don't care. And I don't know how to love. And that's why I have problems with relationships, because guys, they see that I'm not really loving them.
And I love this right here, because you get a behind the scenes look at a girl that's being honest. You know what I mean? This how it go down. These women, I be knowing the good women. This is why I don't tell y'all, yo, ain't no such thing as a good woman. Fuck out of here, bro. There's some mad good women. It's that she around some beta males. So now she adapted to some traits that's for survival. Nigga, you around some shit, you're gonna adapt to some traits to survive. And that's all. These women just be around because their mother stayed in that environment, was comfortable in that environment. Now they're comfortable in that environment. And for some weird reason, they think that that environment is just gonna magically someday drop in some pure, good-hearted niggas. And no, you are a product of your environment. But you know what I mean? Salute to the sisters, though, that know what time it is.
There for convenience.
Easy. You're going for what's easy and what's comfortable. Who else?
Well, I was just saying, like you were saying that you know something's wrong, like or whatever. But in my situation, like almost everybody that I was around, like was doing the same thing, so it looks normal. Yeah. And then if you see, like if you do see something else that's different, that seems better, like they're like, oh, they don't act like that for real. They just like act like they're around somebody. Yep. So
Yo, black people is the biggest haters, and she is dead on and spot on right. Cause they do. Or you acting white, or they lying, or they pretending. You got to see how my family get around me and Mrs. Goodbread, and they just start looking like, what the fuck y'all looking for? What y'all expect to happen? What's gonna happen? What y'all looking for? What's supposed to happen? And they just start looking, and they get all distant, and they just like what? Because they never seen real. They never seen something that was so real, they don't believe it. And it's sad, yo, black people, your own kind, yo. Your own kind. Your own kind.
Somebody. Yep. So that's what I was thinking. Okay, well, they act like they get along and they got a good relationship, but only because they around somebody. Like when they get home, it's something different. So that's how it's
That's Jessica. That's the generational curses. The being a product of your environment that you've heard people talk about on certain platforms. That's all that is. But the idea is when you're in it, even though we all doing it, it still feel weird. It still feels unhappy. It still feels draining. It still feels like it's going against your mental health. All of y'all getting, if you take 5 or 6 women in your family and all of y'all in abusive relationships or mentally abusive relationships, or you're being aggressive or abusive in the relationship, it's fine that it looks familiar because when you look around, everybody doing it. But the reason that you want more for yourself is because it is not nurturing of your mind, body, heart, and soul. It's not. Everybody knows that people aren't perfect and relationships aren't going to be perfect, but they're not supposed to feel like an ongoing fucking chore.
And that's because when you have information that goes against your natural nature, what God instilled in you. So what God be telling you, you have information, what God be telling you that's instilled in you. And then you have outside information that's from society, from your moms, from hurt people, and that shit fog your head up. And now you're confused. Now you don't know what to believe, your nature, how you feel, or what you was told.
Go ahead.
I want to add to what I believe it was what Brian was saying. How picking men or having more of a transactional relationship. I think that kind of fucked my head up with my last relationship, and it wasn't even really about my family. My family never really preached that. My mom never really preached that. But I think a lot of women now these days,
that's all they talk about.
Right now, all they talking about is
we're in the hookup culture. We're in hookup culture. It's prostitution has been normalized. You know what I mean? I told y'all don't forget, for those of y'all that's new over here, I already broke down the 4 women, sex, money patterns. Know those patterns because they do not tell you what you're signing up for, bro. They do not tell you what you're signing up for. Go on, shorties, talk.
They're not, if a man's not giving you $1,000 on first date, he's ain't shit. And that kind of got to my head. And I think that's a lot of the rhetoric right now. And it's mainly being a transactional relationship instead of, aside from a man actually providing from you, it's different when you just in it for how much can someone pay you, almost like allowance, instead of someone taking care and providing in a certain way. And that definitely fucked my head.
And this is why, for those of you women that want to shut down my channel, you dead wrong. And you is the new KKK, like I said. You is the new slave master. Because you see how these women got to go. They can't have this conversation with their mother or they father or their grandmother or their uncle. They going to reach out to have a private chat with another woman, with a stranger woman, to talk about this. And that tell you right there, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. That lets you know the state of the black community, where these women that want to do the right thing, they can't even go to family. They got to go outside to a woman, you know what I mean, and hope that the woman is as real as love to get information. But they love you though. But you can't have these conversations with them. Fellas, likewise, fellas. Y'all niggas gotta come out and reach out to me, but y'all sit around these women that y'all put y'all life on the line for and can't tell them nothing that y'all tell me in the private. That's crazy to me.
Yep. My last relationship. Yep. Since 2007. Let me. It don't make sense. Like, go ahead. Somebody just to talk to you, they gotta support you. Like, that doesn't never make sense to me. We measure several examples.
I definitely understand what y'all saying, and we're gonna talk about it. You have to be fully conscious or in present time about what's happening this day and age for you to not buy into the bullshit. Because that's really what it is. We, by nature, and I'm gonna stress this, we are wired for companionship. So rather a nigga buying you something or not, rather a bitch giving you something or not, your natural instincts is going to want to mate. It's going to want to coexist.
Exactly, guys. That's a message, guys. So all this tricking and simping y'all doing is stupid. Because naturally, these women is going to want you. They designed to want man. You heard my verses that I just read to y'all. The verse to see, that's why y'all need to read that verse for what it is and not try to manipulate it to be y'all can have two women. You know what I mean? Man and women is designed to be together.
It's going to want to talk, exchange energies, exchange physical contact with another person of your species. This is going to be a natural urge. This is why when you understand, for example, healthy parenting, when your children, some earlier than others, reach the age of about 11 up till about 16, their bodies are going through natural changes that start to make them sexual. Their bodies develop, their hormones change, male or female, and they get natural urges. It is natural. So someone should be explaining this and helping teach us how to manage ourselves.
Someone should, but are they? This is why niggas don't use condoms. Niggas get older, they don't know a condom. Bitches don't know birth control. Bitches don't know how to say no and mean it. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Bitches that let nigga take the condom off and they'll keep going. Cause niggas ain't have these conversations. The school, they left them to the school. The school was supposed to teach them everything.
And develop a sense of personal identity as we go through these things. But that's not what happens in a lot of our communities. We get told you're being grown, you're being...
Our community. See, we care about our community. So I'm not going to distract myself with anybody else's community. Our community. Go on, sister. Tell them.
Fast. You're smelling yourself. Right. There's no conversations that go on. You throwing the fucking lotion or Vaseline down when your mama busting in the room, when you end up jacking off or playing with yourself. No one's actually talking to you about how this is actually natural. Yet, when we look at things like dogs and you see that your dog was not doing this months before, but now it's walking around humping on everything. The dog didn't wake up and tell itself, I'm going to now hump the teddy bears and the chair legs and the table legs and my owner's leg. And it didn't tell itself that. It's happening natural. With animals, we call it in heat. It's the same for humans. But like retards, when we're raising children, we pretend as though this is some sort of shameful activity and we don't educate. So then watch this. You mix that. Nobody's educating me on what's happening with me. So I'm going through my hormonal changes, mixed with watching y'all do this relationship shit wrong. So then I start getting into what I believe are relationships, but really it's just me giving my body away or experimenting too early, too uneducated. And I end up in fucked up scenarios where now, for the next 3 to 5 years of my life, all my choices are centered around bullshit. Who can relate?
Definitely can relate. Definitely, that's my feeling. As a teenager, my grandma always said, once you give it up, it's a wrap. They not going to love you. They not going to like you no more. They not going to call you nothing. Keep your stuff to yourself and just...
And that makes it makes no sense. Just before we even get into roles of relationships or any of that, scientifically, what your grandma said was motherfucking retarded.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. You dirty...
She said what your grandma said was motherfucking retarded. And she right. Again, y'all got to get rid of all of that bullshit. Don't cling to the shit that you liked. You got to get rid of all that bullshit. It all was wrong. It all was fucked up, y'all. You can't just cling to the shit you like. Oh, I'm gonna cling to that because I like that. And that my grandmama told me that. I know my mama a piece of shit, but my grandmama told me that. So I'm gonna cling to that. And my grandmother got the same results as my mama. And so how the fuck, what make you think your grandmama information gonna be any different from the information your mama gonna give you?
Typically, what your grandma said was motherfucking retarded. And this is part of our problem. Because it's our dear old granny or our mama or our daddy, we don't want to accept that the bitch was motherfucking retarded when it came to that. That shit dad told us, it didn't make an inkling of sense. The stuff my mama was doing, the bitch was off her rocker when she was doing it because it did not make sense with what the fuck was actually facts. The sooner we start recognizing that, the easier it becomes to break generational curses. And this is true for finances. Most of us don't realize we have money paradigms, beliefs that are programmed in our mind already from childhood about money. And we operate that way with money based on what we were shown. We're modeling, right? The behavior of our early experiences with people, right? And we end up in a space where until we challenge the idea that what the fuck my mama, granny, daddy showed me with money was incorrect, until we accept that, you will.
And that's a fact. See, those of y'all playing with my Sunday class, we touched on this Sunday in the mental fortitude class, because part of gaining mental strength and really becoming strong and independent is challenging your mind. You know what I mean? Because that's how you're gonna learn new stuff, to challenge your mind again. All you doing is learning something until you get comfortable with it, and then you give yourself a challenge. You know what I mean? See, y'all do what y'all do is y'all learn something and y'all get comfortable with it, and y'all just stay with that and rock out with that like that's the end all be alls to learning. No, you got to continue strengthening yourself. Exactly with people too. You sit around people, and once you know you're not learning nothing no more, and they sitting there praising you and you not learning nothing from them, it's time to go meet new people that you're not smarter than, so that you can continue to learn.
Never, ever fucking do better. Never. I don't give a fuck how bad you want more money. I don't give a damn how many times you sit and pray, how much you do them vision boards and write up and budget the fuck all you want, until you change your mindset about the finances. Them bitches will keep looking the same. And there is a lot of us that we're realizing that, like, God damn, I've been trying to do better. Fuck, I've been wanting to change. God damn, I don't want to keep spending money like this. Fuck, I can't understand how I work 2-3 jobs and the shit ain't getting no better. And then,
because you worshiping somebody else's blueprint, that obviously that blueprint didn't work. You running off of blueprints that did not work, sis. And you refusing the information, you refusing the truth because it don't align with the bullshit that you already took into your Holy Spirit. That's why I tell you, ladies, protect your Holy Spirit, yo. Y'all running around talking about protect my energy, protect. Do you really know what you're saying when you say that? You're protect your Holy Spirit. How you protect your Holy Spirit? Anytime you hear information, you go do the research before you go sticking that shit to your subconscious mind, taking it in as a belief, as the Bible. You do the research, sis. That's part of the work. When you hear us say black women never did work on themselves, for them to talk about tearing us down, how can we tear you down? When if you really did the work on yourself, you would know. Can't no nigga tear you down once you did the work on yourself. You be talking like fucking Love Dorsey when you do the work on yourself, sis.
fuck, I can't understand how I work 2-3 jobs and the shit ain't getting no better. And then guess what? Ooh, just like relationships, when we ain't doing it right, it starts to fuck with our mind. And then you start to develop certain levels of low self-esteem.
D Cooper, what up, my guy? Welcome to class, D Cooper. Yo, salute.
Depression. depression, you start clinging to shit or just trying to make your life look better when it's not actually better. It all starts with reprogramming your mindset. Reprogramming your mindset starts with you accepting that how you got this fucking mindset. Let me go confront where I got this from. Meaning, I ain't talking about talk to them people. I'm saying accept when you sit with yourself that I got this from this person, this situation, that situation, and it does not fit with where I want to go. Anybody got any questions on what I'm explaining? So, let me ask you on that. If how do you know you're like fully like committed to accepting it? Like, cause you know how like it's like stages of grief and stuff, right? Yep. So if we're trying to make like change our mindset, right? There's gonna be a degree of we're gonna go through all of the different stages. Yep.
That was a great question, yo. And that's that. I get that question from a lot of the women who they tired of just resisting it. They done gave in. And they like, they at that stage where you be saying some good stuff, even though you curse. But what you said about that, what you mean about that? That's when they get in that stage and that's the stage right before they're about to break through. It's sad though that normally be when they 50-something years old and the looks department done went down, but get there, yo. Get there. No matter when you get there, sis. Get there. Get to the truth.
So how do you know that we're fully like committed to it's an easy answer. You are now accepting of new information to apply. Not new information to listen to, but new information to apply.
Bingo.
For example,
message.
Y'all found my page at some point. You got the people on my page that they're the ameners. They sit on my page, and all they're gonna do is say amen to the real shit that I'm saying. They haven't made it there yet. There are those that they will go as far as paying for a Zoom or a one-on-one just to listen to me more and say amen a little bit more personal with me, but they will never go get active. Then there are those that they in my Zooms, they did one-on-ones, they might be in my book club, they done pulled up to my live events, and these motherfuckers get active. They willing to get uncomfortable, they willing to go into new rooms with people I done recommended.
And that's a fact. Bro, dudes like D Brown, KDH, The Bell, they see the results from the magic. They see the results from the magic. That's all I'm going to say. They see the results from the God. That's all I'm going to say. Then these guys are dudes that they don't just talk about it. You don't just see them in the chat talk about preach, Mr.Goodbread, preach. These are guys that be in them private sessions, investing on themselves, you know what I mean? And they got the results. They got the results now. So they're no longer just standing there watching me talking about preach, Mr.Goodbread. They have become a damn near Mr.Goodbread themselves, guys. Like, really, you got to invest in yourself, bro. Especially when you get opportunity and they talk about it ain't no opportunity, bro. You got opportunity like a lifetime, bro. The cheapest YouTube package, the cheapest self-improvement package on the internet.
Them to hear more new information to apply. They take a Zoom, they go apply it. When they check back in with me, shit is different. There are those that they took in my budget and multiple streams of income. I talk to them again, they got multiple streams of income in the motherfuckers budgeted. I'm talking to them about relationships. They don't went to therapy, they don't went to some sort of counseling, they don't went and got the books. I'm talking about they applied. They done had certain conversations and set boundaries with their family members and shit. Stuff is getting uncomfortable. People is dropping the fuck off. They bandwagon. And they're starting to be around people that wouldn't look like they would fit with them. They doing shit like getting out into the world, into rooms where they're not the smartest person in the room, where nothing looks familiar. This is when you know, okay, I'm about that motherfucking action. Because I ain't just sitting around amening a bitch on the internet. I'm actually taking what I'm hearing, applying it to my life, seeking more information about what I've applied to grow. And when I look around, you will notice I ain't calling the same people I was calling before. I didn't stop calling people. Watch this. Because this is when you realize motherfuckers are just going into depression. They go through the stage, and this is one of the stages, Stacey. They get rid of people, right, that don't fit with them, but they don't replace the motherfuckers with nobody. Remember, I said we are...
Yeah, that be them little ratchet chicks that's out there fighting another chick that's ratchet. And I mean, they both ratchet. They both need to not be together, right? But their shit dump all over this girl. and replace her with a whole nother ratchet chick. Not like she finna replace this chick who so-called did her dirty with a quality female. No, because the quality female probably acting white or just not what she comfortable with. She remember they sit around the toxic behavior and then they get comfortable with it to where they can only relate to toxicity. And this is how they pick their niggas too.
By nature to socialize and develop healthy relationships with other human beings. Meaning, as you drop off the old motherfuckers that can't go on this new journey with you, you're going to pick up new ones that match where you're trying to go. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining?
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody got any questions on what I'm explaining? It's important that you receive it in.
Yeah,
it is.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm understanding now, like from the name of my family, where I'm trying to go from is the lone wolf mentality to more of a pack mentality.
Come on.
So,
and I tell y'all this, yo, y'all be screaming this lone wolf shit. A lone wolf is outside on his purpose. He just dolo, but he's outside. A lone wolf not somebody that done buried theyself in their fucking bedroom behind the internet. You know what I mean? That's not a lone wolf, sir. You're a loner. You know what I mean? You're a house rat. That's what you are. But a lone wolf is somebody on their purpose outside alone.
my question for you is, like, what's the best way to transition from a lone wolf to a pack? Because I'm learning that, like, during relationships, a lot of times you can build alliances with people and you can get further in life when you work with people.
Yep.
And I'm trying to really just break that lone wolf because I feel like I'm going through more hoops and having to go through more things when people are working with people.
Yep.
And there's either promotions that I could have got or anything like that. So I'm trying to, like, learn how to get on that.
So the first thing is, when dealing with people, when we're talking about relationships in general, I'm about to go through like 5 to 7 key things that you need, right? But the main question, and this is especially for men, you have to ask yourself, as a man, because a lot of y'all were raised by single mothers that they taught you wrong. You got to accept first, my old girl ain't know what the fuck she was doing. Women don't make men into men. Men make men into men. So the question is, what do I need to grow into the man that I want to be? That's the first thing. What do I need? So let me ask you, just with where you're at right now, name at least 3 things that you know that you need that will make you more of the man that you already are. 3 things.
Really, I would say, honestly, like more stability, like, you know what I'm saying, more income, like more specific income.
Yo, don't get in these Zooms and don't get in these private chats and be shy, bro. You fucking with niggas that's in there trying to get better. So we ain't got no shame in our game. We gonna say what the problem is so that I can give you a solution. Don't get in there and spend your whole hour trying to beat me in the fucking head, bro. Cause after you spend your money, I'm gonna let you beat me in the head, bro. Come on, you know I'm emotional intelligent. Get to the matter. Be specific. Let me know what you want to do so I can get you on route. We got no more time to waste, bro.
Okay, so a more stable financial setting. So more streams of income. Yeah. Okay, what else? Give me 3.
Oh yeah, more stronger like companionship, like relationships, like strong relationships. With that definitely would be great.
So you talk about like a personal, intimate relationship.
Yeah, okay. Or even just friendships, like more genuine, stronger friendships that'll last more of a lifetime rather than like a season.
Okay, so if you and I were on a one-on-one, I would tell you, okay, you're saying I want to strengthen my financial literacy and stability.
Exactly.
I want to develop resources, meaning outside of intimate companionship, I want people resources, because resources are people, places, and things that are supportive of your growth and where you're trying to go. So you want resources, and then of course you want an old girl. You want some sort of intimate companionship to fulfill your needs as a man. I want you to understand, just with those 3, you right there. Now, for each one of those individual things, he just needs to develop a plan for himself. This is what's going to turn him into a man with a purpose. So what will happen is, watch this. I will start intentionally dating. When it comes to finances, I will start educating myself in specific areas, like, for example, multiple streams of income, understanding investing, and understanding credit. Those three things alone will lay.
Bingo. And then she just gave you the blueprint. So now if you take that and think you still going to remain with your old ego and not throw your whole ego in, which is to be a thirst bucket, then you're going to be fucking up. Because a lot of y'all do this, guys. A lot of y'all play Kane on me now. Y'all get my information, but my information read, change your whole mindset and do this. My information read, if you are apples like a nigga, you fitting to like oranges or bananas now. But you niggas think you can come get my oranges and bananas and keep them apples that you got and then become some super nigga. It ain't gonna work like that, bro. It ain't even gonna work like that, bro. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but it ain't gonna work like that. You finna just give me your money just to get me rich and you stay poor. That's what you finna do.
Those three things alone will lace you up, right? Intentionally dating will lace you up, right? Because you'll get out in the dating world and you will date with the intent to genuinely get to know a woman, not to just try to fuck. Because, like he said, he's per him, not me. He's looking for some sort of healthy companionship with a woman, right? And then there are the resources, meaning other people, friends, associates, co-workers that are support of me growing, right? And the idea is for those, he just needs to develop a strategy to get himself constantly into new rooms to be able to do that. If you book the one-on-one with me, I can help you break all of this down. But I am going to go through like what the specific things are when it comes to relationships that we have to understand before we can do them right. Does anybody have anything they want to ask at this point?
Yes. I have an issue. I move too fast in relationships.
Thanks
like, I lost
honest,
male friends because I moved too fast, so then they started treating me differently. Like, I don't know how to have a relationship with a male. Like a friendship, I should say, with a male.
I'm going to tell you something, Rhea. Part of that stems from, were you raised by a single mother?
Yes.
Part of that stems from control. And we don't realize it, but the idea is you're calling it moving too fast, but it's the need to control the narrative with our interaction with people. And there's a lot of people that...
All right, we coming back to that, but we got a super chat. We got a super chat from my guy, King Grove. Salute to my guy, King Grove. You already know, brother. We Urshus. Shit, taking me some time. We in the school bus, so you know it take me some time to get to the damn thing. Would you please stop balling up the truth?
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we Urshus. Amen. We're here to serve you. And our
interaction with people. And there's a lot of people that struggle with that. It is a masculine trait. It makes it where as a female, it runs off mature men. Like men that are in a healthy, mature space that are understanding of themselves, meaning I have a purpose and I'm a grown man. They're not going to let you or any other woman control them into...
And you're not gonna try to bash us talking about you intimidate us. You don't intimidate us. You are highly entertaining with your boisterous, masculine, stupid looking self, yo. You don't intimidate us.
Something that they don't have the natural instincts to go towards or feel good about. The other thing is men mistreat what they don't have to earn. So the other part of it is we don't realize when we're giving away shit so easily and so freely without ever saying this to you, men know I ain't do shit to earn this. So of course, when she tries to make me value this or control me into committing to some shit that it, in my eyes, it's not actually worth much because I know as a man, the way the world works for men, things that are worth having, we have to work for.
Right.
And the things that we're easily given, especially for black men, it can't be worth much because they don't give a nigga shit. Come up with this. And the men in this Zoom will tell you I'm telling the truth.
She's telling the truth.
Weird.
She's telling the truth.
Yeah, I understand.
Anybody else relate to what she's saying?
I definitely can relate. Yes, love. I if I like them, I'll start getting all like, well, what are we doing?
Yep.
I don't. You know, the sneaky linking and all that gets old. Like, so let me just cut you off because now I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much or you know, trying too hard. I want something else.
Yep. That's the. I want y'all to.
So you sneaky link your way into losing the nigga that probably was your king because you gave it up the wrong way, because nobody taught you how to vet men and how to properly set standards for yourself, sis. Because you following your moms, you know what I mean? Your mom told you, go back in that room. This is grown folks' business. When it wasn't grown folks' business, it was manipulation, and it was her catering to her need to gossip about people. But that's what it come down to, sis. Nobody taught you. So you want to do good, but you don't know how to do good, so you're not gonna do good.
Like every day since like the week after we start talking.
Yep. And I want y'all to understand, they can notice that. Like that, it's so obvious that like as soon as I started talking to her, I became like high up in her world without earning any of that. Like Anna just said, I'm literally now a part of her everyday life. Like I didn't even have to work my way in. She didn't have to schedule me in, any of that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. You gotta understand.
And remember, guys, that's that pattern. The more sex you have, the more responsible financially you become of her. That lets you know right there. That's a red flag right there. Like, bitch, before I start fucking you, what you was working on? Before I start fucking with you, what the fuck was you doing? That's the red flag, guys. So unless you want to continue to be the daddy of a begging chick, that should let you know. Let me stop fucking this chick and stop playing. Now, for something happened, for now, she locked me in to this financial dependency with a baby. Duh. Message, fellas.
Right? And some of y'all have heard me say this, but if we go back to the late 60s, early 70s, when this whole welfare agenda came out and it transitioned the mindset of us looking at family units as something that's not valuable, and then there was this wave of this single mother mentality where we replaced the fathers with the government as the dads, right? And we developed a certain level of patience for that, but no patience for actual companionship. It fucked us. And there are a lot of us as adults, we're in the dating pool with another grown male, and we're all victims of this fucking single mother mentality, where we're stuck 16, 17 years with a woman's viewpoint, a woman that has mental health issues from lacking companionship and overly having to work herself based on being tricked to believe.
Y'all make sure y'all check out the video I did. It's going viral, guys, when I told y'all mothers in the black community raise kids without healing themselves. It's very important that you watch that video.
That getting some food stamps and some housing and a few welfare checks throughout our upbringing was enough to replace a live person as a companion to her. It was enough to say, fuck marriage, fuck the home unit, fuck, like Jay said, having a...
That's what removed her from her unit. Remember, this is why I started the live the way I started the live, reminding y'all that God wants us to be together. Stop all that, I don't need a woman, I don't need a man shit, because that's how the devil separated us. Bingo. This is always good versus evil. Yeah, I'm direct and I'm harsh on my women, on my sisters, but I do know this war, this gender war is a spiritual war, and it's good versus evil. And the devil got a lot of y'all working for him, and I'm gonna get all y'all niggas. That's all. That's all.
Unit, fuck, like Jay said, having a pact as a family where we work together to build our community up. Let me just get what I can get out of a nigga, and if I can't get much, I'm gonna utilize Uncle Sam as my baby daddy. And then when you look at our behavior now, this is why when it comes to co-parenting, all the women with the single mother mentalities, they believe that co-parenting is supposed to go exactly as they want it to go. They have no reality that people are allowed to be whatever type of parent they want to be, and that your standards for them is not law. But when you've been programmed in your upbringing to believe that what the woman says always goes, that's the mentality you develop. So when we're dating, and like y'all said, I'm talking to a dude, I like him, and my mind decides, without him being involved in this conversation that occurred in my mind, that we need to be going together. And then I start replaying stuff my grandma or my mama told me that he should be doing if I done gave him pussy. Now I start to react to him as though he's doing something to me. So what we doing? I'm saying, what are we? I'm saying, you coming over here, oh, you got me pregnant. Well, I'm just saying, you need to be giving up the money. It turns into all this irrational, retard shit that when you look on the internet, it's going on every day, and bitches group up and make it seem like this is normal. And then there are a lot of men, right? Because they're affected by it as well. They grown adult men with the emotional capacity of a woman. So they let these bitches walk around. Like you could literally Google what to do as far as legalities and certain shit to be able to gain control over your co-parenting situation as a man, just being an active parent and not making everything your baby mama say stress you the fuck out. But when you were raised by a woman and you're missing a certain part of you as a young man, you start to believe that everything that a female is telling you in an aggressive manner, like your mama did when she was raising you, is supposed to make you maneuver a certain way. And then because they're a woman, one of the key things that single mothers try to teach their sons is not to go against her. So this is why in the co-parenting realm, you see a lot of men that they know the shit don't make sense, but man, I'm saying that's just my baby mama. Like shit, a lot of niggas going.
A lot of you niggas, a lot of you pro-black niggas, y'all know the shit that these sisters doing do not make no goddamn sense. And this is a black woman telling you that what the sisters is doing don't make no goddamn sense. But y'all niggas is so programmed from your mama to, oh no, man, it's my sister. God, love, kick the shit out them, please, bro. And go on, let's go wrap this thing up.
That shit, that's just how they act. Bro, they get kids, they don't give a fuck, they don't want to listen to nothing.
That's how they act.
Bro, I can't see my son, that's just how what they act. Is. Like, you know, she with a homegirl, they feel like I shouldn't get the baby, so now I can't get the baby. And it's a lot of bitch-ass, hoe-ass shit on their end. But it comes from being raised under a capacity where you have women with these issues raising all of the children. The majority of us in this Zoom are a product of that type of household, and we fucked up. And when we sit and reflect as a conscious-minded adult, we know that our parents were fucked up. And then it's weird how we are cock blocking our baby daddies and are sitting back, allowing certain shit to go on where you don't step up as a man with your children. It's a cycle that keeps repeating, and the government keeps saying, come on, get these stamps. Housing list open, who want to get on it? But you can't bring no man here. You can't have no man in the household. We just want the bitches. We just want the females. Only women and children. We don't want no men around. And I'll do y'all one better. If you go back to, like, I do Zooms on, like, the Willie Lynch letter and going even back to that slave mentality, right? When you look at what white slave owners talked about as strategies to control a group of niggas, a group of black motherfuckers, a group of slaves, what you do, you take the men and you motherfucking break them down in front of the female and the children. You take the biggest, you take the strongest, you murder them.
That's what y'all trying to do to me? That's what y'all trying to do to me? Y'all trying to break me down. Like, get me to stop telling the truth? Yeah, I did that to Jesus Christ, bro. I ain't Jesus, but I'll go out like him, though. I will go out like him. Y'all gonna have to do that. Y'all gonna have to nail me to the cross. Y'all gonna have to do all that. So come on with it, bitches. Come on with it, bitches. And you bitch niggas too. Come on with it. Let's bring it. Let's go. It's up. I told y'all.
You devalue them, you make them look crazy, and you get the women and the children to accept there's no value in the men. This breaks the family unit apart. And then watch this. That mother then teaches her offspring to live and be programmed and develop that mentality that men are not valuable. So the boys grow up to be broken men mentally, and they follow in the same footsteps that their mother and the fathers before them have done, from a place of low self-esteem and not valuing themselves, not understanding there is strength in operating like a pack. There is strength in understanding our roles as a family unit. There is strength. It is statistically proven that a human being grows up to be a better product when they have male and female guidance, not just female. It's statistically proven that the worst product in the human species comes from a female single-headed household. It is a fact. I stress this all the time, and for the life of me, women still can't receive that we're doing it wrong. You can't argue with it. Like, there's stuff that's opinion, but we can debate. There are things that are fact, that it is not debatable. When they look at large numbers of hundreds of thousands of people, the majority of the motherfuckers that was raised by just a female are the worst product. If it's a black female, it's even worse. If they're coming from poverty, it's even worse.
It's a black female. Her mama black. Her pop straight. She got her husband. She good. You know what I mean?
If there was any sort of domestic violence or physical abuse, worse. These are just the facts. So if you understand the facts, you will realize, okay, fuck that. I don't give a fuck how I feel. I'm finna get my kids around male role models as long as female. You know what?
And I tell them, I argue with the bitches all day online, and these bitches got sons who should be watching my channel. These bitches will jump in my comment section and have a whole son sleep on their couch. 16-year-old son that could be watching my channel, learning how to shake the shit she done put on them. Mind you, she ain't got no time. She ain't teaching them nothing because she ain't got time to teach them. She on social media strengthening with me. Know what I mean? And that's the sad shit about it, yo. They know what time it is. They just refuse to accept new information.
Fuck how I feel about my baby daddy. Hey, come get these children. Because I understand it to be statistically proven that they turn out better mentally when they interact with both parts of them. When you do shit like leave the daddy name out the birth certificate or teach the children the same way the slave masters taught us to not value the men, to break them the fuck down in front of us to where we see no.
And that's why I don't let no female, I don't let no black woman, no black sister tell me, talk this white supremacy shit to me. No black woman could teach me that the white man is the devil. No black woman could do that. If anybody gonna teach me that, it's gonna be a black brother, you know what I mean, or a white brother. One of my white brothers is gonna be like, yo, Mr.Goodbread, son, I ain't gonna hold you. That's the white devil right there. That's the only person, because y'all sisters, y'all funny. Y'all real funny, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all sisters is crazy.
The fuck down in front of us to where we see no value in them protecting or providing for us, and we look to the slave master, i.e. the government, for all of our needs rather than being self-sufficient. Ooh, watch it break a community the fuck down, and watch how we stay stuck in the same cycles, and then they never have to worry about us challenging or jeopardizing their power or wealth.
Bingo! Bingo! We gonna go on and wrap this one up this morning, man. That was all the toxic shit that they do not want you to know in the black community, that these mothers hide in the cat box, yo. Now make sure y'all take a shower, because we went deep inside that cat litter. We went deep inside that cat box today. Yes, how they say, ooh, child. Like, ooh, child, honey sweets. Ooh, child, honey soul. Ooh, my soul. Yeah, we went deep inside that cat litter today, guys. And we brought it out. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck who saw it and who see it and why you doing this. Same way, y'all come on my comment section. Make sure y'all go to them comment sections of them chicks on Instagram showing all their ass. Make sure y'all go to the comment sections of them mothers and daughters on TikToks twerking their ass. Go to their comment section too and be like, why are you showing the enemy us? Why are you showing the enemy what's in our cat box? Go to them. Make sure you go to them too, because y'all seem to have a problem of hiding this lie. I am not in the business of hiding lies. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not going to hide your lie. I don't even lie. I don't hide my lies. So what the fuck you think I want to play in your cat box for, sis? Because we got the same color skin? You's a whole dummy. And fellas, bro, y'all need to unhook. I want to see more people in them private sets. I mean, Saturday and Sunday, we lit. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Wrap up, strap up. Do not play with your life. Get to the new information. And not only get to the new information, activate it, guys. Love y'all like cook food, man. I'll see y'all later on, man. Oh, yeah, and again, last night on the Red Carpet Ring, he had a power outage. So I think we might be running that live again tonight. You know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned. Watch your community tabs. I would definitely be sharing the link on my community tab on the Mr. Goodbread show for those of my guys that like wrestling content. And being that we're on the Brutally Honest right now, too, if you like wrestling content, Brutally Honest, y'all could go check out another wrestling channel in the Righteous Sphere, though. It's connected to the Righteous Sphere. Red Carpet Ring or Toxic Ring Scandals, bro. He'll be streaming from both channels tonight. All right, guys. Y'all be safe, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, yo. Y'all time is money. Y'all spent that with me, man. Now let's go on and invest in ourselves, bro. I want to see y'all. $20 ain't shit, bro. Y'all done already tricked that off. And it's only Friday. It's only what time is it on this Friday? And y'all done already bought the chick at your job coffee and all types of shit trying to simp out for her. Bro, invest in yourself. Stop playing.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.